Hello friends, welcome to my channel Track Studio. In this video, I am going to answer all of your questions regarding Marquee Android TV.
Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get latest updates.
So first question was how to access the files inside a pen drive or external hard disk. When you connect a pen drive or external hard drive with your TV, you will get a notification here. Here you can see the name of my pen drive, but you won't be able to access the files inside the pen drive because this Android TV system does not have a file manager. So you have to download and install a file manager app. Here let me show you that I have downloaded a file manager app. Its name is FX File Manager. You can download this app from the Android TV's Play Store. And if I launch this application, here under Media Card, you will be able to see all the external devices. Now if I open Media Card, here you can see it is showing all the files and folders inside my pen drive. And if you open main storage, in that case you will be able to access the TV's internal storage. Here you can see it has 3 GB of free space. And another application that I would recommend you to install in your TV from TV's App Store is BT Tools. With the help of these tools, you will be able to see all the installed app on your TV like a mobile screen. Also, if you sideload some apps like Opera and other browsers which are not supported by Android TV App Store, you won't be able to see those apps under these available applications because Google is so smart that if you sideload some apps, it won't show you under its applications. So to see all the installed apps within your TV's Android system, you have to download this software so that you can see all the installed software like a mobile. Here you can see I have sideloaded Opera. I will show you how you can sideload other apps. Now second question was to show scaling with different resolutions. Here I have some clips on my pen drive and I am going to play each of them one by one to check the scaling performance. So I am going to open my media card. Here under this folder I have loaded some video samples and here you can see their resolutions, and now I am going to play each of them one by one to check the scaling performance. So at first I am going to play 360p resolutions video. And by the way, these are free samples. I am not going to show you other clips, otherwise I might get copyright strike. Now let's play 720p video. Here I can see much improvement on scaling. Now let's open 1080p. With 1080p the scaling is quite good. And I haven't found any 4K version of this video, so I am going to play a different 4K video here. This is a 4K video and here you can see its clarity. Third question was how to sideload app. You can either download APK files from APK Pure or some other third-party websites, or create backup of installed software with Android Assistant app on your mobile. Creating backup with Android Assistant on your mobile is safe because those apps are downloaded from Play Store, but third-party apps may contain viruses or bugs. Here you can see I have loaded some applications on my pen drive and I can install these applications directly from my pen drive. But before installing, we have to make some changes in the settings. So let's go to settings. From settings we have to go to app option and then we have to select security and restrictions options. First we have to select unknown sources, and from here I have to allow FX, that is my file manager, to install unknown applications because I am going to access those files via this FX file manager. And then we have to turn off this verify app option. Now we can install any third-party apps from our pen drive. Also, if you don't have access to a pen drive, you can download Send Files to TV on your TV and on your mobile. This software is available on Play Store and it is like Share It. So after downloading, you can send APK files directly from your mobile to your TV. Now after sending those APK files, you have to open your file manager. To see the transferred files, you will be able to see those transferred files under download section. I have already sent Opera via send files to TV application, and from here if you select Opera you can install Opera. I have already installed Opera on my TV, so I am going to show you some other apps. One thing you should keep in mind that all these third-party apps are not designed for TV, so you won't be able to navigate all the options of those apps via this remote. So you have to attach a wireless mouse, or you have to use your mobile as a wireless mouse, so that you can see a mouse pointer on your TV and you can navigate to all the sections of those apps. I'll make a separate video on that topic, that how you can use your mobile as a mouse controller for your TV. Also, you can buy a wireless mouse for 300 to 350 rupees and you can use it as a wireless mouse with your Android system. Someone asked that how you can install Thop TV. So first you have to download Thop TV application from their official website. Now let's see if my TV can install it. Yeah, app is installed. Let's open it. Here you can see Thop TV is running successfully. I can't play any channels in front of you because there are some copyright issues. Actually TV remote can control this app, so that's a plus. Now let's install Vidmate. Let's open the app. Here you can see this app is not optimized for TV. So let me go back and then launch the application again. And I'm going to relaunch Vidmate. So actually here you can see this app is not optimized for TV, so we won't be able to use this app without TV, but it was installed successfully with our TV's Android system. So let me go back. Now another important thing that I am going to show you is that if you are running low on internal space of this Android TV system, you can use your pen drive to extend the space of this Android system. So how you can do that? Go to settings and then you have to go to device preferences, then go to storage option, and here you can see my pen drive name. The internal shared storage has total space of 4.6 GB and this pen drive has total 8 GB of space. Now if I tap on this pen drive, here you can see I have two options. Either I can eject it from this Android system, or I can erase and format this pen drive as device storage. Now if you do that, in that case you will be able to use your pen drive as a system storage. So by using a pen drive you can always increase the internal space of this Android system. So that's a plus for this TV. The next question was how to cast mobile screen. If you sign in to TV's Google Play with the same email that you are using with your mobile, then Google will automatically show cast option on applicable applications. Let me show you. If I open any YouTube videos on my mobile, it automatically shows a cast screen option here. Now if I press on it, here it is showing my TV name, and if I select my TV, here you can see the video will automatically start playing inside the YouTube app of my TV. Here you can see that video is being played on my TV. So that's one option. You can also install Google Home app on your mobile and then add this TV inside Google Home app to cast your mobile screen. Just make sure both the TV and mobile are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. This is mandatory. Also, some phone has built-in cast option under settings and you can cast directly from there without the help of any third-party applications. Now this is my Poco X2 phone and it has built-in cast option. Let me go to the settings. I think now you can see clearly, and if I search for cast, here you can see we have an option for wireless display. Now if I turn on wireless display, it will show the available options. It is showing two different options. One is my laptop and another is Marquee Android TV. This wireless display function will automatically find out all the available cast options which are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Now if I select Marquee 4K Android TV, here you go. Now my mobile screen is casted on the TV. Now you can open your browser or watch YouTube videos, but Netflix and Hotstar won't work because their contents are protected. You will be able to hear the sound on your TV, but you won't be able to see the video. So this is how you can cast your mobile screen on your TV. I have shown you all the options. Another thing, to turn off cast screen, you have to slide down, and then from here you have to press disconnect, and now cast screen is turned off. Next question was how to enable mouse toggle. There is a mouse toggle app in Play Store, but it is not free, so I am using my mobile as a wireless mouse. Now mouse pointer is necessary only when you are using some side-loaded applications which are not customized for TV, like Opera and some other browsers which have ad blockers. Google has restricted these apps to run on TV, and that's why those apps are not available in TV's Play Store. Now if you don't want to use your mobile, in that case you can buy a wireless mouse and connect it with your TV. Also for playing games you can connect wireless gamepad with your TV, but wired gamepad won't work with this TV. And the last question was how to enable Dolby Digital for home theater system. To enable Dolby Digital, which you are connecting via HDMI ARC, you have to enable consumer electronic control, that is situated under input, device preferences, and then go to inputs, and from here you can see consumer electronic control. You have to enable all three options. Just enable HDMI control and the following features will get activated automatically. Then move to sound, and from here change digital output to Dolby Digital Plus or Dolby Digital. So that's it for today. I hope you find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Have a great day.